Alright, we are back. We're back, continuing where we left off. What were we doing? Yes, this is almost depleted, so we need to do. We have to destroy that and find another coal. That's some here. Do anything because I don't have the people. I will after this. What is this? Oh, we need a logistics bay. Huh? Okay. Storing and handling only essential survival gear and providing training on how to use it efficiently. Promise to New Londoners. That's true. Gatekeepers. Logistics bay where machines manufactured. Well, I made a promise, so 15 Frostland teams output, 500 workforce. Research that, I guess, huh? They were good so far. Goods I'm not really worried about. What does goods even do? Plus 10 stockpile. Build a logistics district on an old way station. Find a permanent source of fuel outside of the city. Research automated logistics bay. I don't know why that's so. Demolish. I'm not getting it. Is there more? I still don't know what the symbol means. There's still a coal right here we could take from. Yeah, there's no other coal. So we kind of have to go. But in the meantime, let's try and go over there. Sure. Build. Distraction. New Londoners' demands met. New Londoners are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with New Londoners improves. Trust rises. Nice. Okay. So let's pause it for a second. What else do we need to go? So that was research, huh? Build a logistics district. Okay, this has to go in a logistics district, so we need to build a logistics district. Where can we build that? We have to build that somewhere. Can we build this anyway? No, it has to go on. Oh yeah, it has to go. It has to go right here. It's the only place that'll let me go. Oh, I really don't like that. I want to have it cluttered. take care of that real quick. Was it N? You know what? Housing extraction. Plastic coal. Demand 60. Oh, we're missing some of those, huh? Why are we missing some of those? It's done, so let's get that citrimacated. I would like to stockpile some fuel. I'm trying to remember if she shifts that. What you gonna stockpile? 1,000? Okay. What do you got? Housing? Sue Miller, 12, street urchin, looking for trouble. Cindy's pa went and got her a governess. Like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch alright. Okay. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try and wipe us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. What we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? Lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so they're asking for something here. Are they asking for something? A tree? I could do this right now. What do we have? Heat. It's fine. Society? Watchtowers, hospitals. You. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we have a tip. Relations. Communities and factions have certain relations with you as the leader of the city. The better they are, the more supportive the faction is towards your rule. Conversely, you can expect that negative relations will result in opposing your decisions. The sum of your relations with communities impacts the overall trust in the city. You won't be able to please everyone, but ensure you have more supporters than enemies. Otherwise, overall trust may drop to such a low level that you will be deposed, ending the game. Your relations with communities and factions depend on the direction of the city and how it aligns with the worldview. Everything you research, construct, or vote on, as well as decisions made during various events, influences your relationships. Additionally, direct actions toward the community, such as the fund projects action, can improve these relationships. Remember that keeping your promises is vital for earning trust. When your citizens fall sick or die, it worsens your relations with every community. Positive relations typically indicate greater support for your actions, which can manifest in various ways, such as rallies in your favor or a tendency to vote in favor of laws from the rule category. Certain levels of relations unlock special actions that a community or faction can perform at your request. Negative relations can also have several consequences. Protests may occur. Large groups from communities that dislike you may join opposing factions, and signing any rule law will become more difficult. The relations scale, ranked from most positive to least positive, is as follows. Vote of support. Oh, wait, we have another? Access to Frostland. You need to reach beyond your city to not only survive but to thrive. Logistics districts give access to the Frostland. Keep in mind that they only be constructed in place of old way station at the edges of the city or colony. By exploring and exploiting the world outside the capital city, you can provide your people with nearly everything they need. You can switch between the Frostland view and the city view by clicking on the button in the top right corner. That's where my camera's at. So I think I can zoom out too. It's not even there. Because it's not done. Dang it. I didn't see that. And an exploration. Launch expeditions to discover locations of interest and resources you can harvest for the benefit of your city, and select territories to explore by clicking on their names. To explore a territory, you need to allocate a certain number of Frostland teams, which are sourced from the logistics districts. Territories have different difficulties that affect the cost, time, and threat level of their exploration. Open territory is fast and safe to explore and requires fewer Frostland teams. Rugged territory takes more time to explore, has an increased threat level, and requires more Frostland teams. Challenging territory is the most time-consuming to explore, has the highest threat level, and has a high cost of Frostland teams. Blocked territory is possible to explore. Usually it's caused by a whiteout looming over this territory. Threat level of a territory signifies whether there will be any consequences to sending people to explore that area. Safe exploration won't result in any injuries or casualty. Dangerous exploration will result in some injuries. Deadly exploration will result in some deaths. Exploration of a territory always causes injuries or deaths associated with a specific threat level. The number of people affected may differ each time. Threat level as well as duration or cost of exploration can be reduced by researching new exploration methods in the idea tree. The exploration of a territory is interrupted due to a whiteout or lack of Frostland teams. You must send an expedition again to resume it. After they reach a chosen territory, they will resume exploration progress from one level. So we want to go to one of these now? Foothills? Frozen Bay? What is this? Makeshift shelters? Overpopulation and dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these territory shelters, built around a small hot spring. Its inhabitants wait for conditions to improve enough for them to return home. They're way back with that. Okay, where should we check? Foothills or Frozen Bay? Let's do Foot. Safe. These windswept foothills used to be thoroughly explored, but whiteouts have erased the paths and safe houses we constructed. The area had an old coal mine, though. Maybe there's leftover coal there still. So finding. This one. Safe. Over 30 years ago, the Imperial Exploration Company landed here to build the region's generators. A few hastily dismantled pot piers still stick out of the ice, a faded reminder of their short-lived purpose. Let's do foothills, I think. So can I zoom out to look at that? I can, thanks. That's cool. Find a permanent zone. Okay. What is this? Is this depleted? Or does that just look weird? Okay. Okay. we got a whiteout coming. Can I work these ones? What's this? Council. New law available. That's where those are at. Okay. Rule. Okay. Guard enforcers. Unsigned. Okay. Guard enforcers. The steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards to put down disruptions and otherwise keep the peace. Unlocks the Quell Protest District ability, which ends protests using guard squads. Unlocks the Mobilize Watchtower Squads District ability, which orders watchtowers to field specialized guard squads instead of fighting petty crimes. Vote for this? Is that what's going on here? Ooh, there's a tip. Harvesting areas. It can be found everywhere around the Frostland. They are an alternative source of food. Unlike outposts, harvesting areas don't need to be connected to the city by a trail of skyway. You just need Frostland teams to operate them to start providing food. You can research harvester hangars to increase the amount of food provided by harvesting areas. Okay, that was probably for when we explored stuff. Okay, what is this? Good voting on this. The steward may declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, curtailing debate and convincing many wavering delegates to support. Unlocks the guided voting procedure, which greatly increases the odds of passing a law in the council. This captain only consider appointing you times if times become truly dire. The laws require 2/3 majority to pass. Community will vote based on their relations. We will I think we're gonna go with this one. Let's propose. Four has a 51. What does this button do? I don't know what that does. Did it do something? Let's just vote. Let's see what happens. Let's not negotiate. Law rejected. Okay.
Law has been rejected.
Okay. Guard enforcers rejected. Steward's powers remains unchanged. There. There. Okay. This is crap. Spells youth. Young adults are encouraged to experiment free from bonds and judgment. Adults participate voluntarily. Not horrible. Let's go with that. Stockpile just 100 is what it is. It's going. is this? Okay. Somebody died and 30 got injured during emergency shifts in New London. Alright. There's just a white outcome. See, now I'm at -5. So we can't have nice thing. Food is, we have a stockpile, but it's starting to go negative. This looks like it's unlimited food. What's this stuff? Prefabs? It's more food. What's up, Lily Rose? How you doing? Why is it doing that? Restricted. Does that? How you doing, Lily Rose? Hope you're having a good day. I am doing just fine. What do we got going on here? Feral children. Oh no. No common rules. Steward, 5 children are dead and dozens lay wounded after 2 large youth gangs met for what they called a rumble. Most of the children were armed with knives. The fighting escalated to a full-scale battle. As the parents of the deceased mourn, many insist these children should not have been left unattended. Indeed, many backstreet alleys seem to be overtaken by uncared for. Some areas are beginning to be dangerous even for adults. Persistent lack of law regulating childhood is causing crime and tension to rise. Crime is slightly increased. Okay. Commit to resolving the issue. Children are our future. They must be attended. You will have 30 weeks to pass either one of family apprenticeship or mandatory school. Okay, I feel like mandatory school. Also in recess. Yeah, I can't do anything. Pretty sure I tried to do something. Just didn't work out. Okay, so I feel like I have to turn these on. I don't really want to, but I think it's I would like that stockpile because it's about to be cold season. No whiteout though, so that's good. Do 1 4. B district. What do we have now? Crime in the city. Yeah, you know, the crime problem in New London continues to worsen. Scarcity of goods may drive people to active crimes when they don't see other ways to obtain necessities. Making goods available helps ensure people don't revert to a free-for-all. If they do, watchtowers and prisons might become necessary. It's also worth examining if our laws are helping us fight crime. It may be more difficult to ensure order as the population rises. If crime runs rampant, people might be injured or killed. Tensions will grow and radicals among us will grow in popularity. We'd best ensure it does not come to this. Crime has risen to a concerning level. I see. I see. Tutorial. Crime. Crime has increased with your population. Most people means more troublemakers. Lack of goods also intensifies the problem, as impoverished people will commit acts of crime out of desperation. So that's where the goods come in. Okay. Guard squads and satisfying demand for goods are main ways of combating crime. You can strengthen those methods or provide new ones in the idea tree and the council. High crime increases tension and reduces population growth. Crime also causes various recurring events, which include injuries, deaths, tension, increases of citizens. So this is almost at. It's almost there. So if I do another research. New law proposed by Big. Here we go. Delegation session. A vote on dutiful youth will be. Okay. So we want to young adults participate. Okay. I'm gonna have to negotiate, I think. Recruit viewers council. Everybody in the viewers that wants to vote. Let's negotiate. We're gonna have to negotiate with somebody. I don't know who. 29% open to negotiation. Won't negotiate. They want this against their worldview. Okay, so they're 4. Mostly hesitant against. 5, 29, 57. What do the non? What do they want? Vote for. Okay, so I could vote against stuff. Enact city development effort. Everyone must support the reduction of city. In order to overcome scarcity, organize our production lines to increase goods productions. Fund projects beneficially. Seems required to fund. Okay, what about frosting? You want? Or to make best use of scarcity. Massive sawmill in which frozen wood is cut into materials. I could do this. Oh, I don't know. Oh.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Okay. Pass mass-produced goods. What's going on here? Crime, we already went over this. So what am I supposed to do? Is it a different kind of crime? I do not know. Okay, anywho. That finished. So youth is that. Hubs, city. Heating, I think. Heat dispatcher? Heat dispatching control. Construct these. Doesn't really change between these. So there's nothing really different. Okay. Generator upgrade? 705 oil. Advanced coal mines. I don't want squallers. Good energy efficiency. Search that idea. What do you want? Can I switch that real quick? Like, how much time do I have for this? Time left? 1 week. What do you mean 1? So how can I cancel? Heating? Right. Cancel. It's gonna take. I don't understand this. Okay, how is this going? 78%? Okay. Oh, I need more housing. I need more housing. If I expand, does that increase health? Increase its output? What's it out? Our captain punished me yesterday, it hurts. Nell Skinfield. Worried about her son, looking for a culprit. Little Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as the generator. It's them Turners. I know it's them. They got that new flu, and here they are strolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their businesses. They're killing people. That's what they're doing. Oh, please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to them. Lack of a law regulating contagion prevention has caused tension throughout the city. Oh, I researched it to the wrong people. That was my bad. Can't do law yet. Oh. Rusted engine. The jettisoned secondary engine of a dreadnought. Under its hull, we found a core, an irreproducible component from before the frost that we can use to power our most advanced technology. Fissures and ice just suggest the dreadnought traveled to the frozen bay a long time ago. Okay, so that's what we want. Old observer. This towering structure often attracts outcasts and scavengers who would rather live together in cold isolation than follow the laws of New London. The settlement has been in decline since the collapse of the observation tower. Some may be willing to reconsider the situation and join us in the city. Now, what is this one? Oh, abandoned coal mine. A mining? A mining complex inhabited by children. A long time ago, over the years, they grew older and became citizens of New London. The last miners were ordered home by the captain. We know some coal remains in the shaft. The approach trail is in poor condition, but we found a warehouse with prefabs the captain intended to use to improve it. We could take them or leave them in place if we want to use them again. So... we'll do that. Does that take time? Huh? I don't want that. I want housing district. Delegate session. A vote on dedicating motherhood will be held in 10. So stop the timer. Childhood. This is almost done. This is... we should do it now. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties to be able to... okay, seems fair. Percentage of active work. Okay, that's fine. Negotiate. Who's against this? Mostly hesitant. Or mostly against. New Londoners. What do you got? And not negotiate. Probably not because I probably did it. Vote for it. Let's do that. Durable goods. In order to make best use of scarce resources, we will focus on producing sturdy, This is the same. Exploration time. Oh.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
I see. Pass any law in the childhood category.
Attention, citizens.
Was that not one of them?
Law in effect.
I'm sorry. What was it? Cores. Cores are pivotal components of machinery from the era preceding the Great Frost. These are essential in upgrading the generator and constructing advanced buildings. Manufacturing technology of comparable quality is nearly impossible in the current environment. As such, you cannot produce any cores. Consider every investment you make with cores carefully. They are a scarce resource. You can only find additional cores by exploring the Frostland. Okay. Good to what's next here? Cold is coming. Housing is good. This is good. This is not good. Oh, I broke that apart and didn't even put something in here. That's gonna get done. Look at our stuff here. So it's prefabs. How this increase? Goods are all. Industrial districts. We need to switch industrial out, but to produce goods instead. Oh, okay. Do I have an industrial district? Revolver's demands met. Yours delayed, you kept your word. Now look upon your rule more positive. So you're a leader. Okay, how do I get us? Slow down. Okay, the cold's coming. Try to change this. Hold on, we're gonna do that right now. Change this temperature. Because I don't like it. Okay, well, let's go to the menu. Maybe. Accept, okay. Because I am American. Okay, settings. Oh, language. General. Fair. Accept. Okay, continue. Alright, we're back. We're back. Maybe at some point. Okay, so now Gold's coming. They're back. Let's over here. Let's launch that expedition. Do I have an industrial location? I don't. I need one. I don't have enough workforce. Okay. What's 7? Doesn't district damage. Excessive wear. How do I repair this? 100 prefix. Yeah. Faithkeepers support the steward. Devoted relations. Steward. Good news. Due to good relations with faithkeepers, they conduct sermons to soothe the populaces and ease tensions. I think it will help you solidify your rule. If we want their continued support, we should maintain their approval. As long as relations with faithkeepers are devoted, their performance sermons perk with remain active. Okay. And then this is that film? What do we need to pass? Regulate childhood. Pass any law in the childhood category. Oh, laws still in recess. Pass mass. Promise broken. You fail to regulate children in time. As different groups continue to apply different standards to the matter, chaos persists. Yeah. It's about to get super code. That's glitched. Anywho. This is almost out. Food's bad.
Bundle up.
What's that? Communal parenthood placed on council agenda by evil. Okay. I don't know what that just popped up. Teaching hospital. Where do we put that? Housing. We don't want sick people. City. Side. State-of-the-art equipment to monitor. Evolvers. Crosslanders. research that, and then we got mass expedition, mass produced goods. That's what I want. Why do I choose for something else? Y'all don't let me choose what I want a law for. Parenthood, communal parenthood. Parents will give away their children to city-run facilities to ensure their well-being, leaving them free to concentrate on the needs of the city. I don't know if I like that. Can't negotiate. Too many promises. So we're just gonna vote at this point.
Hear ye,
Ooh, that was close.
the delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Oh, why can't I select laws that I want to pass? It upsets me. That does. Because I can't choose to pass any of this. I don't understand. I don't understand that.
Hospital residents. Mistake.
Stockpiles depleted. I mean, steward, the stockpiles of materials the captain has gathered have run out. For so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but problems will mount over time. We must reach for new deposits, otherwise the city and us will suffer. Expand or build new districts to get more material. Solid point. Process materials into goods. Guard squads. Guard squads can directly decrease crime by protecting your city, can be used to quell protests, or can occasionally be utilized in various events requiring their intervention. The Central District provides some guards squads. However, very soon you'll need more to keep up with the growing city. The main way of recruiting guard squads is through building watchtowers, which can be researched in the idea tree. Laws in the rule category allow for more efficient recruitment of guard squads and enhancement of their capabilities. Buildings like prisons unlock district abilities that allow for additional recruitment. Cool. Okay, so I can just put this somewhere, I guess. What's that? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I can do it right here. No. Sure. -40. That's a normal day in. What do we got going here? What? Watchtower. Where are the watchtower? Housing. Okay, this is still good. We need more housing. What do we got? Others. news. In a cavern near the bay, we found a disturbing sight. Bodies in sturdy frostland, gear neatly laid side by side and left to freeze, with black oil markings over their closed eyes. A ghastly burial ritual? A map we found suggests they were heading to an old machine somewhere by the desolate coast. A machine would require a source of fuel. We should investigate. A machine would require a source of fuel. So the desolate. The community of Frostlanders are eking out a pitiful living of moss and small fish. With no furnace, they survive by sleeping shoulder to shoulder until under thick layers of fur. They would undoubtedly prefer to live in New London. We'll come back there. This was where? Desolate Coast. Where's that? Oh. Still safe. Over the years, there were sightings of nomadic people roaming this area. Even if true, it is unlikely they would have survived so long on their own without a source of fuel. There's the oil. So let's launch that. Oh, that means. Okay. What else do we got? What else do we got cooking? Oh, is that what F does? Does that work for this too? Okay. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Demands and requirements. Okay. Buildings and districts have their requirements represented in resources, workforce, or both. If those are not fulfilled, the district will cease to function and will become disabled. On the other hand, they also have their demand. This amount contributes to your overall demand in the city, meaning that if it's not fulfilled, it will increase your city's problems like cold or squalor. But it will not affect the district's output. The district will work the same as long as its requirements are fulfilled. Requirements are listed in the district panel. Keep in mind that you need to fulfill all of them to keep the district running. All factors that increase the city's demand are listed in the total demand section. Let me pause this. What do we have for timer here? Okay, cool. We're gonna stop part 2 here, and we're gonna continue on with part 3. So hold on.